Next up, we have Nate Oakland, our head men's golf coach.
Briefly, a couple things. I said this last year, but we're a long ways away from playing golf. We're very fortunate to have our indoor facility, and our guys have really started to put a lot of time in there, and we're starting to see the benefits of being able to use a facility inside. So we're living in there right now. Our schedule this spring is really competitive. I've kind of ramped it up a little bit, and we're playing at the Webster Invite for the second year in a row, which is has a lot of NCAA regional qualifying teams. We also get to play at what I call a big-time course down there. It's really prepares us for spring as we get into nicer weather. But Sunset Country Club in the St. Louis area, we're really fortunate to get on and play at one of the exclusive courses in that area. Then we host our annual tournament, April 10th and 11th. We're probably going to have about 18 to 20 teams, barring weather. And then we travel, historically we travel to Arizona and stay with the Hoovers. Gary and Donna Hoover, they have convinced me to go to Pinehurst, North Carolina. So we're going there in April over tour week. And we're going to be playing against a small school that's actually hosting the Division III National Championships at Grandover Resort. So we're going to go play where they're hosting nationals. Part of my vision for our program is to win a national title. We don't have to look that far around the halls to find that there are some people winning national titles. And so it worked out really well that we get to stay at Pinehurst, play at Pinehurst, which is pretty fortunate for our top group, but then also to give them the vision that, hey, this is where the national championships are held, and we're going to go play. Then the Iowa Conference tournament, the end of April and 1st of May, which is going to be as competitive as ever. I think there's 5, maybe 6 teams that can compete to win our league. So we're looking forward to the snow melting and the temperature getting above freezing soon. So personnel-wise, we got a really strong group of returners. Mike Canfield had an unbelievable fall. He shaved 2.1 strokes off of his average from last year alone, which is unheard of. His fall average last year was 76.6, and for a Division III golfer to make that kind of jump over the summer is only attributed to his hard work. He's a program kid. He's an All-American kid. He's got the potential to win our league this year. And it's the first time, I think, in a while that we've had a guy around here that can actually win our conference championship. Senior Ryan Shields from Iowa City is kind of our rock. He's a guy you can count on. He's Mr. Consistency. He doesn't do anything crazy, which is big on the golf course, so we count a lot on him. Junior Carson Barron from Don Bosco, who finished 4th as a freshman. He's returning. And then we had 2 freshmen playing every meet in our fall that we expect a lot out of this spring. Hunter Gieselman out of Fremont, Nebraska, and Tanner Randall from Ankeny Centennial. And then there's about 3 wild cards I see. Dominic Smith from Waterloo West has been in and out of the rotation for 4 years. Maybe our most talented player, our longest hitter. Just a matter of finding consistency. Junior Matt Mummelthigh, local kid, Waverly Shell Rock kid, has really started to learn what it takes to compete at the college level. I expect him to be in the mix. And then junior Mitch Martin out of Cedar Rapids Kennedy, which is maybe one of the best high school programs around. Those 3 are going to be competing as well. In our league, Central is the team to beat. I think their last ranking in the fall, they were 11th in the country. They've dominated our league. We've been close, and I feel like, again, we now have a group that we can compete and can beat teams like Central. Other than them, Luther's historically as good as ever. Simpson has maybe 2 of the most talented players in the league, and then Dubuque won the league last year. They have to replace, I think, 4 seniors, but they're going to be talented as well. So that's where we're at in our league. We're looking for big things. We expect big things. We have 22 guys right now on our roster, which is a large group. But I've been really impressed with their motivation and their ability and wanting to work towards our goals. So, questions? don't feel like you have to ask one.
You mentioned the sort of looking to other programs here. Do you look at the women's golf program as sort of a model of consistency there in the Iowa Conference?
Yeah, I mean, they've, what is it, 8? 8 years in a row. How they've been able to continue what they started 8 years ago is unbelievable. How can we continue to put that together? I think we're on our way. Our best guy's a junior. We've got 2 really good freshmen. Like Coach Stridham mentioned, we're on about 4 kids that can come in and play next year. And so I think in us developing consistency over time, it's got to be finding the right kids that can come in and play right away. But definitely, women's golf is one of many programs that I like to look to and lean on, and how to develop that consistency, and then go to the national tournament every year. And in the world of golf, anything can happen. Thanks.